10 years after the Supreme Court ruled in favor of same-sex marriage across the United States, it could now be overturned. Senior Washington correspondent Devin Dwyer is on the story for us. All right, give us the deal, Devin. Who is actually asking the justices to overturn this?
Well, in recent years, Kira, we've been waiting for a case like this as some of the sentiment in the country has started to shift a little bit, softened rather, against same-sex marriage. There's been a lot of talk about whether the justices would get a chance to reconsider the case. And as you said there, they are getting that opportunity next month. We've learned that Kim Davis, she's that Kentucky clerk from back in 2015 that was at the center of international controversy when she refused to issue marriage licenses to a gay couple in Kentucky in defiance of the Supreme Court. She spent 6 days in jail. She lost a defamation suit. She had to pay $100,000 in damages, $260,000 in legal fees. That's what she's appealing to the Supreme Court, but it's the first time, Kira, that anyone has technically asked the justices explicitly to overturn Obergefell v. Hodges, which was that landmark ruling. And she does just that. Her counsel in this petition, which was filed last week, says that decision was egregiously wrong. And if that sounds familiar, that's the same type of argument that was made by opponents of abortion when they sought to overturn Roe versus Wade just a few years ago. So a lot of eyes on this petition. It's unclear whether the court will take it up, but certainly a lot on the line.
Well, is there any indication that justices will consider hearing arguments?
A lot of the legal experts I've talked to say there's no chance the Supreme Court will want to wade into this. But, you know, the climate that we're in right now, anything can happen. Certainly, we are in the midst of a campaign against same-sex marriages across the country. At least 9 states so far have either passed legislation seeking to end those rights or specifically asked the Supreme Court, send resolutions to the Supreme Court asking them to revisit. You saw the Southern Baptist Convention, the nation's largest Protestant Christian group, just last month. They voted to make overturning Obergefell a top priority. So there's a renewed effort by activists in this space to try to get the attention of the Supreme Court. And a lot of them, Kira, are pointing to comments by Justice Clarence Thomas, the senior conservative, who after the Dobbs decision, the one that overturned abortion rights in this country, he said in his opinion that he thinks it's time to take a look again at marriage rights. So anything can happen. It's on the table, but most legal experts think that the chances are less likely than not.
So are they speaking on actual marriages or the regulations of them being married, same-sex marriages? Are they going to be restricting benefits that they have? That's my question. I was actually pretty surprised that 9 states are against it. I mean, every state has their own thing. They want to have their own thing. In my opinion, I believe that, you know, if people want to be gay or lesbian, they should if they want to get married, they can get married. That's their own life. It's just don't be pushing it onto the rest of the country. Don't be pushing it onto kids specifically. I very much so disagree with that because I do not want kids being groomed to be in a certain way. Let kids grow up and learn the basics of what they learn in school, English, math, you know, science, all these things in school you learn. Talking about same-sex marriages and should not be included in schooling at all. As soon as they become adults, let them be what they want to be. If their state allows it to, that's another thing. So every state is different. Some states do not want same-sex marriages, and you know it's up to the state. And you know, because there's people out there that do not condone this, whether for religious reasons or just because. Do you guys think this is like Roe v. Wade, in which, you know, same-sex marriage ruling should be across the entire country, nationwide? Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments below. Like and subscribe, I would appreciate it. Till next time, peace out, everybody.